I should say all my friends. Yeah. You want to ask the first question? Go ahead.
Do you eat ass?
There it is, eh?
Hey, this is a lot more like relaxed, a lot more like just friends hanging out and like seeing. It's kind of like a first date for Devin and I, but like
I don't feel the pressure I did.
Okay,
last
so it's a
episode, that's for
first
sure.
date with people sitting across the street.
No.
So
It's like a group date. Like, you know when like you bring like a guy you're seeing into like
Okay.
the friend group. That's kind of what this
So,
is.
so it's a double date with a third wheel.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, you're the third wheel crew. Me and Flood are on a date.
Yeah, I'm in the table behind with the newspaper or the menu, just
Yeah.
making sure things are okay. And then
Now you're just a
hang on.
creep. Now you're just
I mean,
a creep.
that's why I'm here.
Are you a tits or an ass guy?
Both. Both is good.
Oh, that is a good question. And
I
don't be a
did say-
Canadian and say you're fine with proportions. You got one. Like I'm gonna.
No,
I'm gonna say that
I'd
right
say
now.
both, but I'm assuming you want an actual answer, right?
Yes.
I think I'm an ass guy.
Are we cheersing to this?
Yeah.
That was the back of the label, but I approve. Yeah, sure.
Well, as it should be the back.
Oh, because he's an ass guy. Oh. levels.
It's even brown. It's brown.
Oh goodness.
Okay, so you've mentioned a few times on today that you're very laid back, calm, that sort of stuff. I'm gonna contrast that with the very bubbly personality of Gina over here, who will message you if you're dating at random points of the night, being like, "Hey, it's time to go out. Are you ready to go out? What do you mean you're already in bed? How old are you? Stop." So I just need to know off yourself, what are the 3 types of social situations that you avoid the most? If you are laid back and you don't really like going out, what are the 3 types of social situations that you try your best to stay away from?
Like here down where I'm from, our bars are they're not clubs, you know what I mean? They're, the Legion where you go and there's 2 people inside this entire bar.
Well,
So I'm there to play a game of pool. But so like I've never been into the club scene. I've never even went to one before. I won't even lie to you. So it's hard to say like if I'd like it, if I wouldn't. But I'm gonna say for right now, I'm not too sure. The second social situation. I don't like huge crowds. Like it depends on who it is, I guess. Like if I'm not getting a good vibe off of a certain couple of people in a crowd, then I get a little bit anxious and I get a little kind of jumpy.
By the way, Nick is upset, obviously, that I texted him last night and called him an old man for being in bed already on a Friday night. First time we ever met was on Wes's show, and we were the only 2. We were doing Power Hour. You drink every minute for an hour. Not like
And
a
I
whole
could
thing,
always count
but
on
like,
you.
yeah,
Oh.
and we literally cheers every single minute, and we were the only ones left drinking, and so, yeah.
Wow.
Trinity is my drinking spirit animal.
Yeah.
One thing that you need to understand when it comes to somebody potentially rating dick pics, whether that person receives them and they're paying to have their dick rated, if they weren't doing that situation, they'd still be getting the dick pics, but they just wouldn't be getting paid for them. So it's like option A or option B.
It's either
option B of getting paid is a lot better than option A of just getting
Unsolicited dick pics. Yeah.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
150% on that. Yep.
I think that makes it a little bit easier to be very okay with option B, because that's
Oh yeah.
that's feeding your.
I mean, if you're gonna make
your,
bank off of that, absolutely do you. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not sure that anyone is into option A. Like that's just a lot of cock.
Are you a tongue kisser? Like when you make out with someone, is it like all tongue?
that all depends. Well, at first, you go a little slow, ease it in gently, and then you go with the tongue.
This is
This is a very
dirtiest
different
episode.
hot scene.
This took a turn. I'm okay with it,
Fair
but like
enough.
this took a turn.
Do you want to get married?
Now that's a question I have not thought about.
Well, that's why I'm here, baby. Okay, I'm gonna ask you all those uncomfortable questions, like butt sex and
marriage.
and connected,
24
okay? They're
years on
connected.
Earth, you haven't thought
Butt
about
sex is
marriage?
only uncomfortable. If you're
I
doing
have.
it
I
well.
absolutely have. I've kind of lost my hope in the last couple of relationships, but anything's possible. Takes the right person.
So you would get married to the right person.
Absolutely.
How do you know that they're the right person?
It's just a thing.
How long
You know-
does it take for you to know that they're the right person? How long do you wait before you get married?
Oh hell, I wouldn't be getting married in the first 2 years. I'll tell you that much. But
So 3
You know,
years?
no.
4?
No, keep going.
6.
My Uber's here. I have to go.
Okay, perfect.
That's my approval.
Yeah, Flood's just in there.
I
Okay.
fucking love him.
Love
Okay,
it, okay.
he's on. Okay, he's honest. He's funny. He answers every question, and even if it's uncomfortable question, he's like, you know what, fuck it. Okay, and I like that mentality. He seems like an honest, sweet guy, and I don't have any bad vibes. And you know, I was fucking ruthless the last time I was a judge. No, I think he seemed like a really nice guy, and I get a good vibe of him. So he has a thumbs up from me.
I'll jump in because
Micah?
Micah likes to be the one to throw down the hammers at the end. So I know we're gonna make this quick because you got your shift to the mines coming up soon. Most importantly, I want to let you know that I've given you a pass. So
Thank you.
that's happening. I do enjoy the transparency on everything you're going through. It's great. Not giving you a perfect score, but you've got a pass from me. Good luck on your shift.
Thank you very much, buddy.
Micah.
Hi, Devin.
Hi.
How you feeling?
We're gonna find out in a minute.
Devin, you have a really, really nice face. I bet you get a lot of matches on Tinder. You're a gorgeous gentleman.
But
Is there a butt?
I also really I actually also very much liked how honest you were about not knowing Trinity as well as you need to, and that for your first, if you win, your first thing with her would be that you would want to do something where you could talk to her a lot and get to know her. I like how rooted in reality that is. I think that's great. However, I'm giving you a fail because, and I think that you will probably agree with me, Devin, it seems like where you're at in your life right now, you don't really know what you want, and it doesn't seem like you've taken time to think about what you want to accomplish as far as goals in relationships and career, and like marriage and things like that, because you're a lot of like on the fence about those things. Like you're one way, but you can be swayed the other way, or you're not sure. So I think that if you want to be successful at all in the finals, I think that you need to take some time and think about what it is you really do want, so that way when you come to the finals, you know, and you can also make sure that Trinity fits into that, and also Trinity can make sure that you would fit into what her goals are. So you're a fail, but you could do some homework.